Hey everybody, it's George. So as you know, this is the second video for the Google Sniper monthly membership, and what I was going to do is I was going to show you a really cool traffic technique that I used to use, but I actually found out that unfortunately it doesn't work anymore. Okay, what it basically involved doing was submitting Google Sniper websites to related Wikipedia pages, but the problem is Wikipedia's tightened up its moderation, and basically I've shown it to a few guys and they've told me that it doesn't actually work anymore. Okay, so rather than leave you out in the cold, what I've actually done is I've managed to get hold of a good friend of mine, Alex, who's actually travelling around the world with me at the moment. So it wasn't too hard to get hold of him, I guess. And he's actually a full-time Google Sniper, and what he's done is he's sort of prepared a presentation for you and a kind of tutorial on some of the unique stuff that he does with all of his websites. It's pretty cool, and I think he's also going to stick with the theme of sort of adding backlinks and improving the rankings of sniper sites, and some really cool things that Alex does uniquely to his sites to do that. So it should be a pretty cool video. I hope you enjoy it, and I will speak to you soon. Thank you.
Hey, thanks very much, George. Okay, guys, welcome to the video. First of all, let me just tell you a little bit about myself. As George said, I'm actually a full-time Google Sniper and affiliate marketer. I've been doing this for quite some time, actually, so I have a lot of sort of expertise in in lots of different areas. And I've sort of come along today to show you guys exactly how I'm able to rank really, really well for my keywords, and also show you some really cool techniques as well. Okay, so let's have a look what we're going to be covering today. So today's topic is backlinks, and obviously this month's focus in the membership area has been on building backlinks to your sniper sites. Now, for those of you that still aren't convinced, what I'm going to show you is I'm actually going to discuss with you, is why you should think about implementing a backlink campaign. Now, some of you may be a little bit still struggling a little bit to understand exactly what backlink campaign is and why you should be doing it, but I'm going to hopefully clear a few things up on that and teach you a few things in the process. We're just going to look at quality versus quantity. Now, there are several types of backlinks that you can get for your site, and there's also ways of getting lots and lots of backlinks to your website. So we're going to have a look at which is the best method and really what works. And I'm also going to show you some really cool backlink building methods to help your sniper sites keep their #1 rankings, or if you're having a little bit of trouble getting it to the #1 position, a few little tricks you can put in place to actually drive it up there, up to the top of the first page. So what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to head on over to Google, where we'll start talking about why you should be implementing a backlink campaign. I'll see you over there. Okay guys, hey, we're over at Google now, and I want to just quickly discuss the different types of backlinks that are available to us. So first of all, there are two main types, and the first one being a paid backlink. And as the name suggests, what this backlink is going to be, you are going to have to invest some money of your own to purchase a backlink to your website. Now let's just firstly, before we go any further, let's firstly just discuss what the pros and cons of this method. So first of all, the benefits of a paid backlink. Now when when you set up your website, you will start off at a page rank of 0. As the website it becomes more established, more people come to visit it, all this kind of stuff, the page rank will begin to go up. Now it can sometimes take years to get to a page rank of, let's say, 4 or 5. So what we do is we will go to the developers of these websites and the website owners, and we'll say, okay, it's going to make more sense for us to leverage their hard work and purchase a backlink from them. It's going to make them some money, it's going to make us some money, because it's going to help with our website rankings. And the way it does that is if Google sees that a web page with authority within the niche that you're within, so let's say for instance, we don't want to purchase a link back from a DVD review website if we're in the niche, if we're in the health niche, for instance. It just wouldn't make sense. So what we're looking to do is we're looking to get backlinks from a website that's within our niche and that's as targeted as possible. The next type of backlink is a free backlink, and there are several ways of actually getting these backlinks to your website, and George has gone over quite a few of them in the previous video. Now, obviously, the great thing about these is they're free, and when we spoke earlier about the quality versus quantity, it's great to have as many backlinks as possible to your website, but if you can get these high PR pages to link back to you, it's going to be so much more powerful than just a normal sort of blog comment or something similar to that. But like I said, they are still very, very powerful methods that I do recommend you use, as it's great to try and get as many backlinks to your website as possible. Okay, so let's look at the first method now of how I personally get my sniper sites guaranteed rankings at the top for some quite competitive keywords. So the first thing we're going to do now, guys, is we're going to head on over to a forum, which I'm sure most of you are quite familiar with. Don't worry if you're not. And it's the Digital Point Forum. And we're looking to we're looking at the buy, sell or trade section. So if we just click that straight from here, you can do it from the website, but I just prefer to do it from here. Cool. Okay, so you have quite a few sections here, so let's just go down to the one we want, and that is link sales, which is this one here. Cool. Okay, so let's look at this one for instance. This is by John Kane, and he's got a strong PR5 blog roll and a site-wide link as well, so you're going to get some traffic from this. Let's just have a look at what niche this is in. Okay. I'm selling limited links on my theme, design-related site with PR5. So maybe if you were you have a sniper site for a design course or something similar to that, what this guy will do is he will put your domain, he'll put your site in his blog roll, and I think we can actually take a look at that now. Let's have a look. I think it might be this website here, actually. Sorry, it's being a little bit slow. Yeah, so I think this is the one. So it's a WordPress blog, and these guys here, oh actually I don't know, let's have a look. What he's saying is he will, for $25 a month, John will feature your website in his blog roll, and it's actually got a PR5, so that is quite a good price really. That's not too bad at all. But you know, it depends on whether or not this is actually applicable to your sniper sites at the moment. But there are many more. You know, there's not just this one. There's this one here, for example, PR4 personal blog, and this may be within internet marketing or whatever. Let's have a look here. Okay, hello folks, I want to sell 13 PR4 to PR1 blog roll links, general blogs, for 1 year only. Let's have a look at what niches these are in. Okay, he's not being too specific there, so that's probably not the best example. But what you can do is you can create an account here and get in touch with this guy and just ask, you know, what niches are these websites in, and to get, you know, 26 links from these PR4 to PR1 domains is going to be really, really beneficial to your sniper site. The reason being, like we discussed earlier, the more links you can get from these PR4 domains, the higher. Sorry. Okay. Let's say for instance that you are going up against a maybe another affiliate marketer for the same keyword. If they have more quality backlinks to their website than you, then they're going to rank higher than you. That's, for instance, if they've applied the same sort of one-page optimization. Now, however, if you were to go ahead and sort of purchase these sorts of backlinks from high PR domains yourself, and you're not quite getting up to the first position in Google yet, then this will certainly help, and it's something that I do quite well. I do a lot. I purchase a lot of these because it's only going to make me more money, and I see it as more of an investment more than anything else. Okay, here we go. Look, here's something a little bit more interesting. A PR6 domain. So 3 premium PR6 backlinks. They do follow, and they're niche related as well. And this is really good. This is great. So it's worth just getting in touch with these guys for a price and to ask them, you know, what websites are we going to be featured on, just so you can track for yourself, you know, that you're getting a good deal. Okay, cool. So that's just one method. The other methods are, I mean, there's plenty of these guys. Look how many there are, crikey. Lots and lots and lots for you to be looking through. The other methods here are these sort of sponsorships. And now this isn't something I want to talk to you guys about, but it's not something I do very regularly. But it's definitely a good idea if you've got a little bit of money to invest, and you know, you're looking to get some quality backlinks, but lots of them. Okay, so what happens is these guys are all designers, and they design WordPress blogs. They design all these sorts of Joomla templates as well, all these types of templates. And what these guys can do is they can, what they tend to do is share these themes around the internet and get thousands and thousands of downloads. And because they're quite smart and they can use all their programming skills and stuff, what they do is they can embed a link that can't be removed into a theme. Now, every time someone downloads this theme and uses it on their blog, you are automatically getting a backlink to your website, and it's targeted as well. So this one, for instance, casino WordPress theme. If you've got a gambling related website, this would work wonders, because these guys are looking to set up a casino related theme, will use this, upload this WordPress theme to their blog, and probably without even knowing it, be giving you a backlink. It's quite a it's not a sneaky method in any way, but it's a very, very cool method that I've used occasionally, but not so much anymore. But I certainly recommend checking it out if you've got a bit of money to invest. Cool. Okay, so we've looked at the direct sale of links from a blog. We've also looked at template sponsorship as well. And here's another thing as well. I may as well sort of go through it, but it's not something I personally use, but you may want to. Lots of these guys do, well, they take part in forum marketing, and that means they will spend a lot of their time on forums in several different niches, you know, iPhone forums, maybe Forex forums, internet marketing forums, and they will post up to maybe 1,000, 1,500 posts. And as George said in the previous video, this is really good stuff, because these backlinks, they're not the best, but if you can get 1,500 of them pointing back to your website, it's certainly going to help with your SEO efforts. And what you'll find is here is that a lot of these guys are selling their signature link. Let's have a look at this one, for instance. Probably for quite cheap. There we go, $6 for 6 months. Please PM for more details. So this guy's probably got about 300 posts here and there, and he might even have a team, actually, by the looks of it. He's got search engine optimization in India. He may have a team that's going out there and sort of making loads and loads of threads, loads and loads of posts on these forums, and getting backlinks that way. But I certainly recommend, this is the one method I certainly do recommend to you, is the link sales. Buying backlinks from a PR5, PR6 domain, or even a PR4 as well. The more of these you can purchase, and they're decent, you know, they're a good price as well, the better your sniper site's going to rank. Because, like I said, if you're going up against someone that's got maybe 2 or 3 of these PR4 websites linking back to them, then all you have to do to outrank them, because you've done such a great job of optimizing your sniper site, all you need to do is just get a couple more backlinks than them, so maybe 5 PR5 domains, and you should, you'll be outranking them in no time. Okay, cool. Now this next method is going to once again require a little bit of investment on your part, but in the long run it's going to make you more money. Cool. Okay, so what I want you guys to do is head on over to Google once again, and we're going to check out another forum now called the Warrior Forum. Now, if some of you may not be familiar, with the Warrior Forum, it's an internet marketing forum that's been around for, I believe, about 10 years, maybe more. But it's a very, very good forum that I recommend you check out. Now, they've recently just added a new section to the forum called Complete Websites for Sale, and here you'll find, once again, you'll find links for sale, you'll find complete websites for sale, and pretty much everything you can think of that was over at Digital Point as well. So this is a great place to check out. I want to show you a few things here, and another option we have, and that is to purchase an already ranking website within your niche. For instance, let's have a look at one of these now. As you can see, it's got, this was only, I think this is very, very quite a new section to the forum, but it's obviously getting very, very popular, so it's obviously working. So we have here a few threads, and let's just check out one now. Let's look at this one here. Okay, so premium websites for sale, anywhere from PR3 to PR1. And the good thing about these sorts of websites, one, they're already receiving traffic, and they've already got backlinks, and they've got PageRank as well. So all you really need to do is to purchase one of these websites, and which is already receiving traffic, and then just stick one nice big link straight to your Google Sniper site. So let's just check out this one, for instance. Let's have a look at the website. I'm hoping this will be a good example. Okay, so let's check out this website here. Now, this obviously looks slightly different to one of your Sniper sites, but what you can do is you can make several new posts on here. You can add your own link, your own Sniper site to the blog roll, and you can also even look into monetizing this website as well. So that's just one example. Let's have a look at a couple more. And I must say, guys, this is one technique that I really do like to use. I mean, these websites, they're not just you're not just going to buy them and they'll sit there. You can turn these websites into money makers. You can apply the Google Sniper strategy to these, because just bear in mind that these guys probably don't actually know how to, they're not skilled enough to have sort of made it to the Sniper criteria. Otherwise, they would probably be keeping it for themselves. But what these guys can do is they can create these websites for you with a PR, and we're going to turn these into money makers and also into websites that will link back to our Sniper sites as well. So there's several different ways of making money from this. Okay, let's have a look at a few more. Established network of PR3, PR2 blog sites. This may not be exactly what we're looking for, but you'll get I think you'll get a good example. This one's actually on M1A rifles and stock, so it's not really anything to do with ClickBank. However, you can see that these guys are really good at making websites with okay revenue but decent visitors. I mean, if you applied some of the sniping tactics to this type of website, I'm sure you'd be able to make a lot more money than these guys are doing. Cool. Well, that's just another example, guys. I mean, these websites. I mean, I'm always looking at this forum, looking. Can I buy this website off this guy, use the sniping methods that I know, and make some more money from it? And the answer is most of the time, yes, I can. I can see that they're not converting people properly, they're not doing the right on-page optimization, and this is another alternative we do have. Cool. Okay, so what I'm going to do now, guys, is I'm going to go over to go over a few more methods that you can use, but this is going to be for the guys that don't, possibly don't have too much money to invest right now, which is completely fine, because obviously Christmas coming up and everything. But I'm going to show you a few other methods that you can use to that involve Web 2.0 and that you can actually apply straight away. And I recommend everyone do this actually. And these techniques that I've used for a very long time, and they work very, very well. So I'm just going to head over to Google now, and we'll get started. Okay, cool. So over at Google, now I was going to show you a tool today called Google Wonder Wheel, which is an awesome tool, by the way. If you haven't checked it out yet, you must do so. What it does is it allows you to put in one keyword. So ideally the one keyword that your sniper site is focused around, and it'll come up with all these different variances for that keyword, which will give you some great research for what we want to do next. But sadly, I don't think Google's been paying their bills, because I'm getting some sort of message when I keep on trying to go on this website that they've exceeded their bandwidth, which may not be the case now. Let's have a look. Or it may work. No, here we go. Look, bandwidth limit exceeded. So I assume they're on that and trying to sort it out. But what we can do for now is use the AdWords tool by Google. I know a lot of you guys actually have Keyword Elite and other bits of software as well. But this is one method that I very quickly I want to use, just to get some different LSI type keywords for our sniper site. And you may be wondering why I'm doing this, and what we actually want to do now is I'm going to show you exactly how you can build some quite cool backlinks to your website using several Web 2.0 properties. Let me just log in very quick. Hey, there we go. Excellent. Okay, cool. So let's say our keyword was free 6-pack secrets. And we're already ranking for this keyword, but maybe we're not, we're not quite there yet with the number one ranking. So what we want to do is we want to enter this keyword at the top here, press get keyword ideas, and then we want to, let's have a look here. You want to get some good keywords that surround this keyword. So let's go by search volume. Okay, so here we go. Let's get some ideas here. I'm just going to open up a notepad file. So we have free 6-pack diet, and I'll copy these in. Free 6-pack exercises. What you can do, guys, I think you can export these to a notepad file, but I'm just going to do this for now. What you want to do, you want to take 3 or 4, maybe 5 examples, free 6-pack workout of keywords that surround your main keyword, and then we want to head on over to a website called Squidoo. That's squidoo.com. Now Squidoo is a Web 2.0 property that I actually used in another product me and George have done. A product me and George have done together before, Niche Marketing Bootcamp, which works very well. And I mean, Squidoo is a tool that I certainly recommend you guys look into. I'll tell you what, actually, I may as well just go through the process from signing up. So all you guys need to do to create your Squidoo account here is to go to the sign up page, and it's very basic. Enter your first name, last name, email address, your username, password, and obviously retype, and then go through this whole phase. I don't think you actually receive a confirmation email now, so it should just be really easy. But just go through this whole process and then log in when you're ready, when you've received your information, and we're ready to create our first lens. I'm just going to pause the video right here, guys. I'm just going to log into my account and then we'll get going. Okay, cool. So now I'm inside my account. This is the first step you should see when you arrive at the wizard, Squidoo Wizard. And this wizard will help you put together your first Squidoo lens, it's very, very easy actually. Okay, cool. So we're first going to take our first keyword, which is just here. And my lens is about free six-pack diet. Continue. And you want to go for the easiest option here. I want to get the word out about free six-pack diet. Then press continue again. Cool. Alright, so what we want to do, we want to try and get, the lens title is going to be free six-pack diet. We want to set your lens URL to, hopefully, if this is free, squidoo.com/free six-pack diet. Our category will be health and medicine, and it's G-rated material, safe and suitable for all ages and eyeballs. And you want to press continue. Now I'm not too sure if this is going to be free, but yes it is. Excellent, cool. Okay, so the best keyword for my lens is free six-pack diet. Three more good ones are, let's have free six-pack secrets, and then let's put a couple more of these in as well. So free six-pack exercise and free six-pack workout. And then enter this word down here, which is quite hard to see, but it should be okay. There we go, build my lens, and it's as simple as that to get started. So what that's done now, guys, is it's set up the very basic SEO stuff for this specific lens. We've got our title now, we've got some tags as well, but I just want to show you guys exactly how you can go about creating your first Squidoo lens, and it really doesn't have to be anything fancy, because it's not, this isn't so much for the traffic, it's just for the it's more for the backlink than anything else at this time. Cool. So in this introduction, we once again want to include one of these keywords. So let's go for the actual main keyword of our sniper site now, which is a free six-pack secrets. So a guide on free six-pack secrets. Cool. Okay, so this is going to be the description for the lens. So what we want to do here is we want to give a brief description. This lens has been developed six-pack secrets. Now what I'm going to do, guys, I'm going to give you some pointers. Obviously I haven't really got time to go through everything right now, but I recommend that you find some decent content online. If you want to take some content from other people's blogs and things like that, just remember to put the resource box in there for them. But what we want to do is we want to give some decent content, spend a bit of time with this, 15-20 minutes, and we want to what we're generally trying to do is we're trying to make a lens, a Squidoo lens, that is packed full of keywords, not too packed, but it's got some keywords that surround our actual Squidoo lens in there. So it's got the guide on free six-pack secrets. The lens has been developed for those to help those looking for free six-pack secrets. And then what I'm going to do is, what I would be doing is putting some more content in here that includes these keywords that we researched earlier. Also, go ahead and upload an image. You want to find an image, iStock photo or somewhere else like that. Find an image, get it uploaded, and then once you're done with the introductory phase, press save. Cool. Okay. So, like I said, this really doesn't have to be it doesn't have to be anything fancy at all. So we're going to get rid of the RSS module here. We're going to include one last text module. We're going to get rid of the Amazon module. because we don't really need these. I mean, maybe a YouTube video as well. I'm going to show you how to use that in a second. Let's just get rid of the flicker. I mean, these services are great, but it's just at this time we don't want to complicate things and we don't really need them, so I'm just going to get rid of them for now. Cool. Okay, so in this next text module, once again, I provide some content for my readers, anyone that did actually come across this this lens, but it's mainly for driving a backlink to our website. So again, we give it another title, free 6-pack exercise, for example, and then we begin entering our text below. So a few examples here. You would put here are a few exercises, and you may want to provide illustrations as well. That will help you develop a 6-pack. Or alternatively, you may want to give some more information on exercises to do with free 6-pack, but you might want, getting a 6-pack, but you may not want to include illustrations, but there are plenty of things you can be talking about here. Or you may want to include, something on a second keyword as well, so free 6-pack workout. So you may want to include an entire workout for getting a 6-pack. So those are a few ideas there. And yeah, you just want to write a couple of paragraphs on this, guys, and then use this code, which I'm going to show you right now, squidoo.com/basic HTML. And sorry if it seems like I'm rushing this a little bit, but I've got quite a few things to show you guys, and I've only got 40 minutes. But this is a really good website for basic HTML for your sniper sites and for your Squidoo lenses as well. And we want to try and find here the most basic type of HTML that there is, and that's just a hyperlink code. It's very, very easy to do, and I'll show you. Okay, here we go. Cool. Okay, so just scroll down here, and this is the one here. Look, a basic hyperlink. That's all we need. And just going to copy that there, and this is how it looks. So I'm going to copy that there, and I'm going to actually no. I see what I am going to do. Sorry, I'm going to show you. Yeah, no, sorry, that is the right one. Okay, so we've grabbed that one, and we want to paste that in there. I want to replace this domain name with mine, free 6-pack secrets.info or .com, and then I want to replace this here. I don't want this to be my domain. What I want this to be is the main keyword that I'm trying to rank for, and that's free 6-pack secrets. And there are a few reasons for this. Building external backlinks to a page is very, very good, but if you can actually include the anchor text, which is this part here, which is what I'm doing now, if you can include the anchor text wherever possible, so this means, like, so for instance yesterday when George was showing you forum marketing, if you can make your text for your backlink your main keyword, then it will do a lot of good for your rankings for that specific keyword. So wherever possible, if we can get away from using just the domain name, so having this here, for instance, free 6-pack secrets.com, what we want to do is just include our main keyword here. So whatever yours is, if it's Forex systems or free acne guide or something like that, just make sure your website's here and your anchor text, which is this part here, is your main keyword. And I'll show you what this looks like now. If you just go ahead and press save. Cool. So this is once this is published, this is going to be a backlink to your website. Now, for the sake of making it look like a good lens. We want to obviously provide good content, like I was saying before, so do spend about 15 to 20 minutes on this. And also, it's a great place to post your YouTube videos. Now, George has obviously he's gone through the whole YouTube system and how you can use it in your sniping. The best thing to do here is just to add this YouTube video again, because it does have a backlink to your website as well, so it's worth trying to get as much traffic to that YouTube video as possible. Cool. Okay, so I mean, my Squidoo lenses don't tend to look like this. They're usually a lot more detailed, so I do recommend that you sort of spend a bit more time than I have today, but I've got a few more things to show you, like I said. When you're ready, if you just go ahead and publish that lens, and we'll just take a look at what it looks like. Okay, that's fine. I need to add a little bit more content by the looks of it. Not to worry. That's fine. Hopefully this will do. Let's do their website. Okay, sorry about this, guys. So what it's wanting me to do right now is it wants me to add quite a bit more content, which is absolutely fair enough. I mean, I've used Squidoo for quite some time, and I'd expected that. That's absolutely fine. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to add a bit more content here, and I will change this around a bit later. But for the sake of the video, I just want to get going on the other stuff. So hopefully this will be enough. Cool, okay. So hopefully you guys are getting the idea now. We want to, let's look what this is saying actually. We want to put together a decent lens with a few links to your website. And I'll tell you what, I'm just going to leave this as it is, save it as a draft for now. But you want to have a decent introduction here with some good content. You want to have another text module. You want to include your YouTube videos, keep your guest books there as well, and just add some really good content to a Squidoo lens. It's dead easy to use, and I will try and do, hopefully one day, do a little bit more of a thorough session with you where we can set up a Squidoo lens, but we'll have to see what George says about that. But for now, just remember to keep your keywords that we've put together handy, and integrate as many of those different keywords as possible into your lens. Now what we're looking to do, guys, I'm just going to close this down now. What we're looking to do is create about 3 or 4 lenses around each of these keywords. So for instance, that one's free 6-pack diet. We're going to create a lens on free 6-pack exercise, free 6-pack workout. So each of those will become a lens of its own, and then they'll be also including a few more keywords as well. But all of those will be pointing back to your Google Sniper website, and this really does work wonders, guys, I promise you. Cool. So once that's completed, what you guys will want to do once you've added your new content is to check out this website here, and it's called squidutils.com/ping-lens.php, and I'm sure you can just find it on Google. But what it does is it will ping your Squidoo lens, and it's optimized specifically for Squidoo, to all of the ping services like Google Blogs down here, Yahoo Live Search, and it'll get your Squidoo lenses indexed a lot faster. So all you have to do is enter your Squidoo, your full Squidoo URL, and then all you have to do is press ping, and it'll ping your lens and notify Google, Yahoo, etc. that your website has been updated, it's got new content, and it'll probably give you a backlink probably within around sort of 3 or 4 days. And that's how you start seeing pretty instant results from this method. And to get 5 of these set up, guys, it takes about an hour and a half, and that will mean that you'll get better rankings for your Google Sniper sites, and be making more money pretty quickly. So that's just one method there. Okay, what I'm going to do now, guys, I'm just going to show you a few more places where you can actually apply the same Squidoo type system of creating sort of Web 2.0 property backlinks to your Sniper site. I'm just going to give you a few more examples now of different sort of services you can use to do exactly the same thing. Now, obviously, the content would have to be a little bit different because we don't want to go for the we don't want to sort of cause any duplicate content issues. But I'm just going to show you a few other different Web 2.0 properties that will allow you to set up something similar to the Squidoo lens, and they're very easy to do as well. Okay, so the first one is Hub Pages, and that's hubpages.com, and it's a very similar kind of setup to Squidoo. Maybe not as many features and modules, but it's certainly something that I do use, and it's worth once again setting up about 2 or 3 of these around some different keywords that are directly sort of to do with your Squidoo lens. Sorry, to do with your Sniper site. So you can create a hub page. If you're looking for some good examples, some of these guys here, just check out your specific niche and see what other guys are doing, and create a simple but quite good looking hub page for that. And all you've got to do, just remember to integrate once again those keywords into the hub page, and also provide at least one backlink to your website. Which is, like I said, it's very easy to do. Just grab that hyperlink code and give that a go. But it's very simple. Okay, cool. Back to Google then, and another couple of another few methods that we can use, and services we can use. Blogger, Blogger.com. This was actually created by the same guys that own Twitter. Blogger.com was created for one purpose, and that was to create very simple blogs that can host content. So it's a bit like WordPress in a way, but you don't have to I think it's already got preloaded themes, so you don't have to go through the installation process. It's all sort of based on their servers. So once again, you just have to sign up to blogger.com and create a blog. Very easy to do. And you can quite easily sort of create multiple blogs in whatever niches you're looking to get involved in, and whatever niche your Sniper site's in. So there's Hub Pages, Blogger, Squidoo. Those are probably the 3 main ones that I use, and one more, and that's called Tumblr. And Tumblr is very similar to WordPress and Blogger once again. But what I like to do is I like to just change my content around a little bit, not too much. So maybe if you're using an article to link back to your website that you've been using on your Squidoo lens, I like to just maybe spin that article slightly, rewrite it slightly, and set up a nice new Tumblr blog. Cool. Okay, so once I've set up all of my blogs, what I like to do is I like to just sit down for half an hour and go to this website here, and it's called Pingoat.com. And Pingoat.com will allow you to ping all of your blogs. You have to do them individually, but all of your blogs to several services. And the good thing about this is it allows it lets the search engines know that you've got fresh content on your blogs. I recommend this. You do this for your Sniper sites as well. It's something that I do all the time. Whenever I update it, I go to Pingoat, I ping my blog, I ping my Sniper site, I ping my Squidoo lens using the tool I showed you earlier, and then I use this tool here also to ping my Tumblr blogs, my Blogger blogs, Hub Pages, all that kind of content I use Klingote to make sure that search engines know about it. Because the sooner they know about it, the sooner I'm going to get a black backlink to my website, and they can see that, look, there are all these new websites that are pointing to my sniper site, and it's going to give you that instant sort of credibility. But not only that, it'll also help you earn more money through your sniper site, because you're getting these much better rankings. Okay, cool. So that's probably, I think that's it for today, actually. I hope you guys have enjoyed the presentation, and you've learnt a thing or two. One thing I did want to say just before we finish is that George is actually looking to set up a coaching program for snipers out there that are looking for one-on-one coaching with one of our team. I will personally be doing it myself, offering any advice and any help on anything, any subject that you guys are struggling with. So if you are looking to get some one-on-one coaching, what I've done is, what George has done, he's put a link below where you can actually check out, what it's all about. It's pretty much just one-on-one coaching where we're going to help you on a month-by-month basis, sort of set up, well, not set up your sniper sites, but help you with keyword research and things like that. If you're struggling on any aspect of the sniper method, what we're going to do is we'll be there to help you via Skype and over through email coaching as well, and it's going to be really, really cool. So if you're interested in that, we've set up a link below if you want to check out that page. But yeah, thank you very, very much for listening today, and I hope I've taught you a thing or two that you can go and apply with your own sniper sites. And I'll see you guys soon. Thank you very much.